and welcome to Imagine Your Story Art Edition, part of the summer reading program here at Lee County Libraries. If you haven't already registered for summer reading, please visit our website or call the library directly for more information. I am out here camping in the forest. My family loves to camp, and our favorite thing to do while we camp is roast marshmallows over the fire. I love using chocolate chips instead of graham crackers. Today in Imagine Your Story Art Edition, we are going to make a indoor campfire. So stay tuned. To begin making our campfire, we first must start painting our logs. So I'm going to take our toilet paper rolls and I'm going to paint them brown. So make sure you always give your paint a shake. And then using your paintbrush, you can begin painting your toilet paper rolls. Once you have finished painting your toilet paper rolls, let them dry. Now that my logs have dried, I can now add some detail to them. So I'm going to take a Sharpie marker. You can take a regular marker or a pencil, and I'm going to draw some details on my logs. Now that I have finished putting detail on my logs, I can now glue them. So I need to figure out how I want to arrange my logs. So first I'm going to take one log and another, and then another, and then another. And that will be our log formation for our campfire. So now all I need to do now is glue it. Now that our logs are dried, we can now grab our tissue paper. And you will need at least 3 sheets of tissue paper. You can use red, yellow, orange, a mixture of those 3, or you can just use one color. I'm going to use red. So I'm going to take my 3 sheets, place them on top of each other, like you see here. I'm going to take my finger, put it in the middle, and you're going to bunch the tissue paper like this. Then you will take your stapler and you're going to staple them together, just like that. Now we can grab our logs and place our fire in our logs. And you can readjust it as you like to get the look, the fire look that you're going for. And there we have it, our indoor campfire. Now let's take our campfire outside and go camping and roast some marshmallows and read a story. Now that we have our campfire, we can now tell campfire stories. Today, I'm going to read Llama Goes Camping by Dewdney. I'm excited to go camping tomorrow, Llama tells his friends. He has never camped overnight before. Neither has Nellie New, Luna, Gilroy, or Euclid. It will be super fun, Mama says, and Grandma Llama and I will be with you the whole time. Camping is going to be very different from being at home, says Llama. Luna nods. We'll be out in the open, under the trees and sky, and we won't have any kitchen or house things like a refrigerator, an oven, or lights, says Gilroy. Euclid looks worried. After all, he loves gadgets. We can't use any machines while we camp, he asks. That's right, says Mama Llama. We're just going to bring the essentials. Essentials are the few things we really need. But don't worry, Euclid. It's only for one day and night. The next day is warm and sunny as the campers arrive at the campground. Welcome to our overnight adventure in the woods, says Grandma Llama. Llama and his friends cheer loudly. Yay! Everyone has one bag except for Euclid. He's carrying two. Don't worry, he explains. I only brought the essentials. That's a lot of essentials, Nellie says with a laugh. Okay, campers, says Mama Llama. Let's go for a hike while it's still light outside. Euclid pulls a handheld gadget out of one of his bags. I can plug our route into my directional device, he says. Remember, Euclid, Llama says kindly, no gadgets allowed. Euclid sighs. Okay, he says, putting it away. Not using gadgets isn't going to be easy. Mama Llama leads the campers along a trail in the woods. Wow, says Llama, looking around. These trees are so tall. I wonder how tall they are, Euclid says. Can I measure them with my digital tape measure? Luna shakes her head. No gadgets, she reminds him. Oh yeah, Euclid says. When the group gets further into the woods, Mama Llama asks the campers to stop for a moment. Let's listen to the sounds of nature, she says. What do you hear? Llama pauses. I hear a bird chirping, he says. I hear leaves rustling, says Luna. I hear a tree creaking, says Gilroy. Nellie points to a bee. I hear him buzzing, she says. I hear all that too, says Euclid. And I hear water flowing in the distance. The sounds in the woods are very different from the sounds at home, says Luna. Yeah, says Nellie. Those are machine sounds. Beep, ring, ring, wee-oo, wee-oo. She laughs at her imitation of a siren. Euclid pulls a tape recorder and a camera from his bag. I want to make a recording to remember the sounds, he explains. Mama Llama smiles at Euclid. For this trip, let's just listen hard to remember everything, she says. I forgot, says Euclid. This no gadgets thing is tougher than I thought. After their hike, Llama and his friends help Mama Llama and Graham set up camp. Instead of a house, they have a tent. Instead of a refrigerator, they have a cooler with ice. And instead of an oven, they have a roaring campfire. It takes some work to camp out, says Mama Llama, but it helps you appreciate the nice things you have at home a little more. Later, the campers eat a delicious dinner around the fire. And now it's time for dessert, says Grandma Llama, handing out sticks. Do we just eat these? Says Gilroy. No, says Gram, laughing. You eat these marshmallows after we roast them in the fire. As the sun sets, everyone roasts marshmallows over the fire. They taste delicious, even better than a dessert you make at home. It's getting pretty dark, says Nellie. It is, says Euclid. But it's pretty nice roasting marshmallows in nature, he adds, with no gadgets. Finally, it's time for bed. Inside the tent, the campers get cozy in their sleeping bags. Once they're all tucked in, Mama Llama has an idea. Let's listen closely to the sounds outside and pretend they're music, she says. The campers close their eyes. They hear crickets chirping. They hear a bird calling. They hear the wind whooshing and an owl hooting. It sounds like they're all talking to each other, says Llama. The music of the forest is very peaceful. As they listen to the nighttime sounds, the campers slowly drift off to sleep. In the morning, sunlight streams into the tent. The campers wake up feeling refreshed. Mama Llama and Gram are very proud of Llama and his friends for spending the entire night in the woods. But everyone is especially proud of Euclid. Good job, cheers Llama Llama. You didn't use any gadgets on our campout. Thank you, Euclid says. It was a fun challenge. I like the woods. The other campers agree. Can we go on another hike before we leave? Nellie asks. We sure can, says Grandma Llama. But first, breakfast. We can use my electric waffle maker, says Euclid. Oh, wait, he asks. That's just kind of a gadget, isn't it? He made it this far without using machines. He isn't going to stop now. And that is the end of Llama Llama Loves Camping. I hope that you enjoyed making our indoor campfire, and I hope that someday soon you will also get a chance to go camping. Thank you for joining us for Imagine Your Story Art Edition, and I will see you next time. Bye.